What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Flash Season 4 video. So we've got some big news today here on the channel. We've got some Flash news and some really cool Avengers stuff going off on the world of geek today. But if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed the video at the end, please do consider leaving a subscribe and dropping a like, as well as subscribing with notifications on so you never ever miss a video. So the Flash Season 4 is back next week, and we've had the announcement of a brand new character coming to the show. So this character is going to be a villain. So let's take a look at the actual casting notification for this brand new character. So it's going to be Veronica Dale, mid-20s to 30s, female, an environmental activist back when she was still sane, turned animal liberator, turned domestic terrorist, who's the leader of Eden Corps, a cult-like organization that proposes to turn back the clock to a pre-industrial age, and if millions of people have to die in the process, well, that's just tough. So Veronica Dale is actually a Green Arrow villain. So she first appeared in Green Arrow, and over the course of 3 issues, she actually had a brief romantic relationship with Oliver Queen, because there's a surprise, Oliver Queen got with some chicks. But she is, or was in the comics, she was able to strap Green Arrow to a bomb and stuck this massive bomb inside Metropolis and decided that, well, she's going to blow up the whole of Metropolis. And, well, I guess that's where the whole millions of people dying actually comes from. So she is pretty darn evil, like I said, and it's unclear if she will actually be a meta yet at all. Now, her supervillain name is Hyrax, but they haven't mentioned the name Hyrax yet. They just mentioned Veronica Dale. So I guess it's just going to be like Brainstorm or the rest of the bus metas, that she will actually come in as Veronica Dale, and she may get the name Hyrax or not. I can't see or think of any way that Cisco can actually kind of use the name Hyrax at all in some sort of pun, but she will be coming to the show. So she seems to have possibly gone a bit mental. I'm presuming it's going to be a bus meta, just for the sheer fact that most of these characters that come into the show as villains so far have actually been metas who were created due to the Central City bus and Barry exiting the Speed Force. So I think that'd be really cool. So Hyrax, of course, leader of Eden Corps, quite similar to Savitar's Speed Force cult as well. So hopefully we'll see more of that, because one thing about the Speed Force cult, we never got to see much or learn more about why they worshipped Savitar or anything like that. That was a real misstep for me, in my opinion, of the whole storyline of Savitar. So hopefully we will actually see more of that on the show and learn more about Eden Corps perhaps. And as a vegetarian and animal rights kind of enthusiast myself, I'm not sure I like the idea of a like kind of vegans and vegetarians get bad enough as a rap as it is, but now we're going to get even more of a rap with actual kind of crazed kind of animal rights activists. But she seems more like a Luddite. So if you don't know what a Luddite is, in the British Industrial Revolution, we actually had people called Luddites who wanted to destroy the industrialization of Britain. And, you know, that's quite similar to what we're actually getting here. So I do think that's quite cool. We're getting some sort of politics or kind of social justice sort of thing inside Marvel without the... It seems a lot more interesting than, you know, that really cringe hen party that they had that featured, of course, Felicity and all this feminism. Just, I don't mind feminism if it's not, you know, if it's done intelligently, which the writing was terrible for that. But another thing which is huge, so we're actually going to be getting some brand new books that are coming in for The Flash and Supergirl. This was actually mentioned, I believe it was last year in the summer. They mentioned that we're getting some new young adult novels for The Flash and Supergirl, and that's quite big considering that, of course, we're getting more kind of expanded universe stuff, which is pretty cool. I do like that. But there's one thing which is absolutely mental, in the fact that we're getting a Johnny Quick book. So the new book for The Flash is The Flash Johnny Quick, which again is huge. So if you don't know, Johnny Quick is actually the father of Jesse Quick. So Jesse Quick on the show so far, her dad is Earth 2 Harrison Wells. But he's not a speedster. So the problem is, how are you going to have Johnny Quick? So the story actually follows someone else. So we've actually had an extract on Entertainment Weekly. If I remember, I will put the link to that in the description below, but you can just search it on Entertainment Weekly. It's on there. And then you've got the extract for the Supergirl book as well, which I haven't read that just yet. I probably will, but I'm not going to read the book. But we actually see a brand new villain for the show actually mentioned, and that is hinted towards. So we have someone who is stealing body parts, and that is actually Cicada, which was introduced in 2001 in the Flash comic in the Jeff Johns era. And I really do highly recommend going and checking out the Jeff Johns era of the Flash and going and read that. While I prefer Barry Allen, a lot of you prefer Wally West, and this is the Wally West era, of course. And Cicada steals hearts of people, and he actually steals the Flash, and he has a Speed Force knife, and has his own cult as well. So he has his own cult there, which is pretty cool. So that's just the extract, but it's from the perspective of someone who has been taken by Cicada, the villain, as well. So not sure if he's going to be featured in this, in the show. I think he would be a great villain at some point on the show. So the book's actually out in April, so it won't be quite some time. But Johnny Quick is what the book's about, and Johnny Quick is the creator of the Speed Force equation, which allows him, you know, to be a speedster. But in the canon of the Flash, he isn't as fast as the Flash, but nowhere near. He's not as fast as anyone who is kind of in tune with the Speed Force. So Johnny Quick invents this, and he also has his wife Liberty Bell as well. So it's really, really cool that we're getting this coming to the show. How will we actually get Johnny Quick? I'm not too sure exactly the logistics of them actually doing this, because it's quite big. However, the only option for me would be really having someone from an alternate universe, so another Earth, maybe Earth 4, 5 or whatever, because we know we have infinite amounts of Harrison Wells. So one of them could be Johnny Quick at some point. However, what I think would be cool is the fact that we could have an alternate version of Jesse. Now, Jesse's doppelganger could be a guy and actually be a speedster, and actually invented this, and that's how that version becomes a speedster. Yeah, a bit of a long shot. Probably not going to happen. But if you remember a couple of months ago, I actually revealed or kind of discovered in some interview footage where we actually have Tom Cavanagh really highly hint towards that Johnny Quick is actually coming to the show. So it definitely will be Harrison Wells, Tom Cavanagh, but it's just a matter of when. It won't be this season. It won't be Flash Season 4. It'll most likely be Flash Season 5. So that's when they'll probably have it. And that's when they'll probably introduce the whole Flash family. Because we haven't had Bart Allen. We haven't had Max Mercury. We haven't had just a hell of a lot of other speedsters on the show. But the fact that Johnny Quick is mentioned here, and on the cover it actually has all of the Speed Force equation and things like that, well, I think that's going to be really, really cool. And I'm really excited to see what they actually do with this. So as well as all of this, we've also got Violet Bean, who plays Jesse Quick, returning to the show this season. And she will rumoured to be in episode 15, which is called Enter Flash Time. And we actually have her returning, as well as Keenan Lonsdale is also going to be in this episode. So could this be the formation of the Flash family? That's probably me reading too much into it. That is it for this video. Please do drop a like. Please do subscribe. Don't forget to check out our Instagram as well. So with my Instagram, I like to cover a lot of different things. I cover, well, it's just following my life. I've got my stories up there because I don't really use Snapchat that much anymore. It is just Superheronexus on Instagram. Hit a follow there. That'd be awesome. I post kind of stuff throughout the day or hint towards what videos I'm going to be doing as well as that. Also, please do check out our Twitch as well. Again, Superheronexus more Twitch stuff. We co-stream on Twitch, and I want to kind of move more to do more streaming on Twitch. I just don't want to overload people with streams on my YouTube. But that's it. Please do hit that like. Please do subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.